What can I say about my sweet, sweet London? That little girl who was born with these very long, ladylike hands. And I remember my dad, after he saw her, he said, "Well, you fooled us. She's definitely a girl. Looks like she's got her nails done." Because I think they all were thinking she would be a boy. But I always knew in my heart, you know, she was this precious little girl.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg.
Oh, my favorite memory of London, I guess I should say, if I was going to try to score like Father of the Year points, would be dance recitals. But he would know that's a lie because they were brutal, absolutely brutal, especially in the younger years. But my favorite memory, for true, is Hawaii 2004 when we went for her graduation. Good, great trip. Good memory.
I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle lonely. 15 years old and smoking hand-rolled cigarettes, running from the law through the backfields and getting drunk with my friends.
So I guess I met Aaron when he was born, so I don't have much of a story on that, other than it was 17 and a half hours of very hard labor.
Man, it sounds like being a Cleveland Brown fan. So, I first met Aaron. I was walking with his mother holding her hand. So we were dating, and he ran up behind us down Campbell Avenue and smacked my hand from his mom. So I first met him. So
I don't remember that.
These people race me and I can't wait to go home and now.
Lon and I have known each other since we were 7, I believe. We grew up together. We grew up in Bluefield, a little small town, and we used to hang out after school. I always remember London tried to teach me how to do cartwheels. I don't know why that sticks out. Maybe because it was such a huge failure, and I actually still don't know how to do a cartwheel. So, London, you owe me one on that.
My very first memory of London is back in 2006 at the VCU dance team auditions. And I saw this cute little blonde girl walk in. She busted out her dances and was amazing, and really, when I saw her facial expressions, which you've ever been out dancing with London, you know this facial expression. She does this like this duck face that she has carried on for her entire life, I'm sure. But when I saw that, I was like, I need to be friends with that girl. And that's basically where our friendship started.
You know, most of my favorite memories with London always involve really delicious food, good wine, and a lot of laughter. 8.5 eggplant parm is what I think of probably most vividly when I think of London. Mostly because she always let us order way too much food, and if it was worth eating, then we were gonna have it. And I really always appreciated that sort of zest for life and the willingness to indulge when you're with your friends and those that you care about. And I try to live life that way now, I guess.
So my favorite memory with London, that's hard because I feel like we have so many good memories, and I feel like there's so many to choose from, but I would say any memory with London and New Orleans is some of my favorites. We both bonded over New Orleans when we first met each other because we both believed we had previous lives in New Orleans, and so when we're both there together, it just feels like everything kind of comes together.
So London and I met when she was working in Extras, and I started working there as a hostess, God, I don't know, 10 years ago. And her and Liz and Colby and I and MC, we all became friends, and anytime that you got London and a couple bottles of Chardonnay, the pool, a fire pit, the porch, some good friends together, it's always destined to be a good time. I think some of probably my favorite memories are mundane little things that happened in a Tuesday night hanging out together.
London first told me about Erin when her and I were on vacation together in Cuba last year. It was just a couple months, I think, after they had first started dating. You know, when you're in Cuba, you don't have any cell service, no Wi-Fi, nothing. So we were completely disconnected from the rest of the world for a few days. And I remember Erin had handwritten a note for London to read every day that we were there. I just remember watching her read these notes and just how she lit up when, you know, just talking about them. There was just this sense of, ease within London that I had just never seen before, and just a sense of comfort that she's just never really had in a relationship. And then I met Erin a couple months later for the first time, and it just reaffirms what I already knew, and that he was the one for London.
And when she met this guy, Aaron, of course I was trying to get information out of her so I could, you know, check all of his background. But she had this glow about her, and so she brought him to Bluefield. I didn't get to meet him that day because she just wanted to show him where she was from. But when I did get to meet him in Roanoke at Krispy Kreme one weekend before Christmas a couple years ago, I had warned her, I said, you know, you really need to do a background research on this guy because he might have bodies buried in his backyard. Well, obviously, she told him, and so when we met him and said, hello, it's nice to meet you, he said something to the effect, well, you know, I don't have many bodies or any bodies buried in my backyard. So I knew he could roll with us, that he was up for the challenge of this crazy family.
When did we know that Erin was the one for London?
In New York, when she literally wouldn't get her face out of her phone long enough to have a conversation with me. That's an exaggeration, but you just know.
Yeah, I feel like we knew that London was her happiest. Like, I think this is when we finally saw that London was the happiest she's ever been.
Yeah, and plus she was getting old, so it had to have been the one.
I'm sorry.
Okay, should I have not said that?
No. Basically, to look at her eyes and her cheekbones, and wasn't she the most beautiful girl in the world he'd ever seen?
That would lead me to how I knew the two of them were right for each other. It's the way they look at each other. And that, to me, when I see how they look at each other, wow, that's a forever thing. So that's how I knew.
Well, and I've never seen Erin like that before.
Oh, no. This is like different Erin in the sense of he is truly, truly in love. That's what I can honestly say.
Yeah. Yep, I agree.
'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the park.
What does it mean to be married?
It means that you love each other and you fall in love with them.
Do you think Erin and London are in love?
Yeah.
Hey Erin, hey London. I know I'm just your dog / babysitter, but it is so obvious to see that you and Erin just like light the fire in each other, and like y'all are so in love, and it's so beautiful to see like how passionate you guys are about each other. And like I hope your marriage is nothing but the most amazing thing that's ever happened to you guys.
I'm just here at the foundation. I just wanted to say congratulations and hope everything goes well for you guys, and thought you could look back and reflect on some of the lives that you've changed over the years in Roanoke Valley.
Hey, Aaron in London, congratulations from the Stutman family.
Hey.
We have lots of sweet memories of you, Aaron, when your mom and all the time that we spent together, but our favorite memory was the shimmy shimmy dress with Emma! Love you guys.
Bye, love you.
And I remember her saying to me, I met this guy on Tinder. It's probably not going to go anywhere. He lives in Roanoke, but I'm intrigued by him. Fast forward to today, and here we are. The two of them together are soulmates. It's very apparent. They love each other. It's a little disgusting sometimes. They love each other a little too much. But they're very sweet, and they've definitely grown a lot with each other. So to that I say cheers. I look forward to making more memories with these two and watching them start this new chapter as the Dykstras. Cheers.
I just want to give a little toast. If everyone will grab their glasses. Aaron, you might have to put yours down for just a second. If you'll take London's hand in yours and put your other hand on top of hers, cherish this moment, because this will be the very last time that you have the upper hand. Cheers!
Hey, London, we just wish you many laughs.
And many, many years of happiness, and hopefully lots of sunshine, like we got here in LA.
Right, Ken?
I wish you all the happiness in the world, and don't become an old, boring married couple, because we still want to see you all.
Can't wait to see London and Aaron. I love you both.
Want to say congrats. That marriage is one of the best things that God has given us and designed for us. There's nothing like having someone know you just about better than you know yourself, and we're so excited for you to take this next step in your relationship and embark on this amazing journey that's marriage. So.
Really.
London, I thought you were unforgettable from the first time I met you. At first, I thought it was because your name was unforgettable, which I still love, by the way. But then I realized it's because you are an amazing person and you really are unforgettable. So I am so happy for you guys. I have loved watching you guys together, your excitement for life together, but your excitement for each other. And I hope you always keep that. And I wish you a lifetime of happiness together. Love you guys.
I think that the biggest lesson that Aaron and London have taught all of us is that love doesn't really have a time limit or boundaries, an age limit, and that when it happens, it just happens. And I've been so lucky to see that at the young age of 20, and Elsa's going to be lucky to grow up with it because she has two amazing parents who love her so much.
So we wish you guys a lifetime of happiness. It takes work and persistence, but it is so worth it when you find the person you love and you look at the world with the same set of eyes.
I'll tell you what my father said to me. Honey, you're right. Just remember that. Goes well.
Best wishes, guys.
Best wishes.
I'm just so happy for you both because now I gain a son-in-law, and London gains another part of her family. And the girls, they gain a brother. So I'm expecting Aaron to keep an eye out for the sisters. And I'm very happy for you all. From the very, very bottom of my heart, I wish you the greatest blessings of longevity, happiness, and love in this marriage.
How happy does it make you that Aaron and London are getting married?
This happy.
Awesome. Do you think Daddy really loves London?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I couldn't agree more. Do you think London really loves Daddy?